I'm a cowboy. I'm steel horse I ride, and I'm wanted. Dead or alive. I'm a cowboy. I'm steel horse I ride, and I'm wanted.
Slap my flab. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. Tonight we're trying out a new toy I purchased. And it's, of course, you know, now it's all going to be learning new buttons again.
Just FYI, it's not a toy.
It's not a toy. It's not using the right profile, though.
It's more like an awesome Logitech.
Let's see. Escape. I bought a Logitech keyboard, and I don't know why this is not... There we go. I have to figure out how to use the thingy. There's the button. Truck Sim activated. There we go. No, I should get rid of that. There we go. Okay. I got a Logitech G13. Yes, I know it's not my really cool fancy control panel, but it's better than nothing, you know. It's better than nothing. So I still have to figure out what buttons are what. Yeah, it's actually really cool. It's got a little joystick on it. I'm going to use that for my cruise control. We need to figure out what... need to go back to the garage. There we go. And then we need to go to the job market. So we're going to kind of get used to this as we go. Phoenix has some jobs going to Elko. Oh, that'd be a fun drive. That looks like a real fun drive, actually. That's what we're doing. And it's the highest paying job. Look at that. Not highest per hour, though, but
Just highest pay.
highest dollar per mile has this Fresno, Phoenix to Fresno. Fresno. But I'd rather earn $26,000 and have a longer drive. We got a lot to talk about. So let's go pick this bad boy up. See if I can figure all this out. Anyway, the Logitech controller gives me 65 buttons. Basically, it's just a fancy keyboard that's lit and sits next to my steering wheel very neatly instead of hanging off the desk like my keyboard was. However, there's definitely going to be a learning curve because I haven't used it before, so tonight's going to be trial mountain. Most of my controls that I really need are on my steering wheel, but we're going to have that. There's going to be those couple controls that I have my top key set to GPS, and then I can also change like the map readout. I can change, you know, pages, all the different pages, so I can go back and forth. There's really only a couple pages to look at, so it's not like it's super fancy. I can put myself back in my cab. I can turn the mirrors on and off from the G-pad, and I'm only using one of the three profiles. It has 22 buttons plus the joystick, which adds like 6 more. Oops. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. But I can also, which is really cool, I forgot I can shift to neutral now too. Hey, is Seth, who's Ryan calling? Who? Okay. We got one more exit to go. I'm not sure what this does. Yeah, I can change my, if you can see there on the heads-up display, I'll turn my headlights on so you can see it. I can change the different settings so we can look and see what our current cruise control is set at. And all the different things that we do. Temperatures. Oops, 0. So I'm pretty happy. I get back a lot of the functionality that I was missing. When I lost my SATEC wheel. So, yeah, the side control panel was awesome. The only thing I don't like is that I have to kind of keep it on my left side, which, of course, when you're a driver, usually all your controls are on the right side. But anyway, I can cycle through my stuff. I can cycle through the GPS mode. See the overall map. It's pretty cool. I have my menu map. I have the escape key. Oh yeah, I can turn my flashers on and off. I know it's not super exciting for you guys, but
Super exciting for him.
I can also put my parking brake on. I have my action key.
It's awesome.
All right, so we are pulling into the nearby thingamajigger. Oops. Here's where here, I didn't get out fast enough, but here's a case where I can hit the button and shift to neutral, which is what I like. So now I have that assigned to my wheel. He's gonna let me out, so okay, because that makes sense. Ah, dude, you can't do that. You can't act like you're letting me out and then not let me out. I mean, it's my fault. They had the right of way, but if you stop and act like you're going to let me out, Seth, I can't hear a word you're saying, buddy. That was a near accident. Really speeding? So I'll just set the cruise control for 25. So anyway, I'm pretty happy with it. It gives me all the things back that I had with the Saytech controller, except in the farm sim, I don't have the joystick. I have a little teeny weeny joystick that acts as a mouse, so I have to hold down keys. But it's pretty cool. Once I get used to using it, I will put a video up about how I use it, how I have it set up, and I may even be able to, I'm not sure how, but I may be able to share my profile online for those of you that have them, if you like the way that I have it set up. Oh, I put it in neutral. Woo! Okay, pop that back in neutral. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to blow my motor. There we go. It's really hard when you put it in neutral. It only works in certain circumstances. That was not one of them. Whoops. Like this. Okay. And I think this is my enter key. Yep. And so we're going to go ahead and pick our job. And we're going to Elko, Nevada with a tractor. So we'll want our little hazard lights on. All right, come on, baby. So it's going to take me probably an episode or two to get the awkwardness out of how I'm driving and get back to my normal, awesome truck driver self. What'd you say, Seth? Oh, did I pick the wrong one? No, okay, there it is. I was going to say, wait a minute. Just wait a dang minute. Yeah. Alright, so I'm backing in. Alright. Press the T key. Ryan just chopped Seth's head off with a karate chop. Did you crunch teeth? And which way do we go out? We go out to the left, right? Alright. So we have our big truck we're pulling, and I need to turn on my flashers. Nope, that's the T key. There we go. There they are. Yeah, we're all eating tacos. Are you making tacos, Rue? They're done? Oh, bring them up, man. Oh, all right. Well, we're going to... Okay, go clear the table. Go. No, no mints. I don't want it cold. Let's go. Go do it. Yep.
Let me save.
It's not going to crash.
Don't put it.
Save for me. Oh, yeah. So things that are going on. Well, I'm getting yelled at because I haven't been doing World of Tanks. I've only had 1 or 2 people, though, that are like, play more World of Tanks. I will. I will. You must be patient. I'm not going to quit the farm sim. For those of you that are like, hey, quit the farm sim and do more World of Tanks. How about no? The farm sim is my most watched video series by far. Like triple that of World of Tanks. Sorry, World of Tanks. I love you, but farm sim is where it's at. And truck sim too. I actually get more views on the American Truck Sim than I do on World of Tanks. So I like doing the World of Tanks videos, but like I said, I'm burned out, and I'm still not feeling like I want to go back yet. Though I've been thinking about the Stug 3. I was playing that, and I really like it. It's actually a lot of fun to play. So that may end up being where I go. I did do the. I got to do more Replay Fevers. I saw that the new patch is coming out, so I'm going to have to hit it hard on Replay Fever, so I don't miss out on. I have a bunch of replays that need to be done. But I am still on World of Tanks break. It will be over soon. Once August is over, so about 1 more month. I know I will lose some World of Tanks subscribers because they get bored. Another big thing coming up in the news, No Man's Sky is going to be released in approximately 10 days, right? What, Ryan? 12? 12 days? 12 days till No Man's Sky. We're definitely going to be doing a series on that. World of Warships is going on. And then also, I've got, you know, Farm Sim 17 coming up here. So I probably will actually take a Farm Sim break in October, like in September, and like mid-September I'll probably take a break because things are getting crazy right now. I've got weddings, I've got all kinds of photo shoots, and I'm going to be traveling supposedly more. I've still got a bunch of stuff to do for that company, so things are going to be a little bit crazy. So that's what's going on. I definitely will be continuing American Truck Simulator, but it's probably going to be, once again, I haven't been doing a ton of videos on this series lately. I've been doing just a couple here and there. And that's okay. This game is, you know, it'll always be there. We've already gotten... I never would have thought I'd gotten 43 episodes. I mean, honestly, if you would have told me, oh, yeah, you're going to be doing 43 episodes, I'd be like, no way. No way, Hosey. But, no, that's where we're at. This is our 45th episode, I believe. And we're also doing Euro Truck Simulator still. That reminds me, I'm going to have to set up all these controls in there, too. Ugh. Mostly it's easy, but there's a couple controls that I changed that are going to have to be set up, so... on the marriage front, well, we're almost official here. My wife is in the process of moving out. She's already got her apartment, and she was down there today painting it. And I've been helping her move stuff out. Yeah, I'm helping her. I was going to be crabby about it and not do it, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have to see her for the rest of my life because we have 6 kids together, so what's the point about being a jerk, you know? So I decided to be nice. So I've been helping her move out of the house. Which way am I supposed to go? To the right? Yeah, it looks like to the right. So anyway, I'm going to take a break here. We are about to eat some dinner. Some din-din. So we'll grab a snapshot up here by this, on the other side of this cool interchange. And then it's off to dinner. I'm going to set my cruise. And I can push it up by 5, 65. And so anyway, that is some of what's going on. I did buy a new car. I know we talked about that a little bit, but I'll get more into that once we get into the episode. So anyway, off we go. I'm going to stop. I'm going to pause right here. No, I don't want to cancel the job. Wrong key. No. I want to go into my menu. There we go. Okay. So we're going to grab a screenshot. Boop. Photo mode. I want to see if we can get that really cool interchange. It looks like I might have overshot, so. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, brother. I want to go up. E, down. Q, up. There we go. Nope, we went way past the interchange, so we'll just do a funky fisheye picture of the truck. Haven't done a screenshot in a while, so it's nice to have one here. Okay, so snap. Aw, Yeah. Okay. So, I will return in a minute. We shall return now to your episode currently in progress. 99 red balloons floating in the summer sky. This is it, boys. This is war. Wait, no, wait. No, that's not how it goes. It goes, this is what we've waited for. This is it, boys. This is war. The president is on the line as 99 red balloons go by. Do-do-do-do. Beep-be-do-do-do-bo. Okay, so what's going on? So, as I was saying, this has been a good week, but it's also been a hard week. My wife is in the process of moving out, and there's going to be some adjustments, you know? I mean, it's going to be a really different world, and not a good one. And it's definitely wearing on me. I've been sleeping a lot during the day. Not all day, but taking like naps and stuff, which I don't normally do. I think I'm just kind of, you know, depressed, and that happens when you go through stuff like this. And I'm trying my best not to let it like take over, but I definitely have been, you know, on the on the deeper side of half empty rather than half full, if you will. Looking for ways to say it politely. But sad, you know. It's not a nice situation, but I'm definitely less sad than I was about it. And my kids have all kind of come to grips with it. You know, she will be seeing the kids. She'll have the kids 2 or 3 days a week, which I'm okay with. It'll give me some time to get the house clean and maybe work on some music because it'll be quiet, and get caught up. And it'll be during the middle of the week. Wednesdays are almost always my day off. So that'll be good because I'll have a day off. I can maybe just work on music and YouTube videos. And Evelyn from...
I sprayed too much perfume.
Yeah. Yes, you did. Oh. Almost whacked that cop. Woo! Don't touch my buttons. No, seriously, those are my controls. Truck Sim. No, I'm not playing Farm Sim. Oh, it says Truck Sim and Farm Sim, yes.
Right there,
Whoa, shifted.
Arthur's Farm Sim.
Shifted good. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Shifted into shape. And so it's going to be a transition, and I definitely am
Guess what?
feeling it. Yeah.
My birthday's the day after
Yeah, Evelyn's
tomorrow.
birthday's coming right up. She'll be 9.
Hey, little.
She's a pre-10. She's a pre-10.
I'm a little girl. I'm only 9 years old.
Little girl, so beautiful.
I wanted to lunch with Kate. Or once that we can go to lunch instead of sleepover. We can go to lunch.
Ah,
And then Caitlin says my birthday present.
birthday presents.
Oh yeah, the
So-
little girl.
Obviously, my wife is taking my car that I just got. So, okay, stop. All right, so Evelyn, stop it. Seriously, knock it off. Get out. Can't get out. You are interrupting my story.
Or interrupting my story.
This is my story.
My story.
So, anyway, we are somewhere in beautiful Arizona. All right, stop it. Knock it off. I'm going to kick you out.
Stop it.
Evelyn. So my car is going to be gone. So I knew, like with my wife moving out in 2 weeks, I'm like, I need to take care of this now because the thing's going away and I need a car. I don't want to be driving my van everywhere. Once again, I have 4 more years of payments on my van. The thing's already got 50,000 miles on it. I'm like, I have to slow down how much miles I'm putting on it. So I decided to lease. My friend Dano was like, dude, you should just lease a car. He's like, you don't have to worry about getting it fixed. You don't have to worry about maintenance. I mean, you have to worry about maintenance, but oil changes, basically fluids, you know. He's like, the car will be under warranty. Anything that goes wrong, you just take it to them. It's not your responsibility. You just have to, you know, make sure you get a good deal. So I went to Kia, which, because I'm not really worried about it lasting a long time. Well, did I say that? Actually, Kia's got really good ratings lately, though. They've been killing it, and they're part of Hyundai now. So, you know, Hyundai's got their act together pretty much, and they both have that 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Can you what? What? You guys need to clean up down there. Go on, Ev. You too. Ev, get your butt downstairs and clean. Get your butt downstairs. Your birthday it doesn't matter when your birthday is. You still got to help the kids clean up. Go clean up. So I went to Kia, and they had a deal going where they were like, yeah, 0 down and $150 a month on nothing. There's nothing there that they had that. That's what the deal said, but you can't get that vehicle. But what they did do is they were like, well, we have a Kia Forte, which is kind of like I guess it'd be like considered like a Honda Civic, like that size car, and it definitely was that size. And so I was like, all right, I'll try it out, you know. So I got in there, and he's like, you know, we've got you have to. I was like, I need cruise control and I need power locks. Those are the two big things. I really would like a sunroof and aluminum wheels and all that stuff. But I don't. It's not a must-have, but I definitely have to have power, you know, power locks and cruise control. He's like, well, to do that we have to get into this, you know, like popular package they call it, I think. And so it had cruise control, but what's cool is it's got a satellite radio, which I will not be doing. I don't need a freaking XM radio, and I don't really like the way it sounds, to be honest with you. I was listening to it, and you can actually hear the digital artifacting, and I hate that. Ugh, it sounds terrible. But it's got a USB port for my phone, and I can control it. It runs my phone like an iPod, and it works much better than the one in my Toyota, which is surprising to me, but it's very interactive. Not only that, but it actually has voice command for your phone, and it loads your, as soon as you put your, you know, sync your phone up, it actually loads your phone book into the car. So I can say, you know, I press the button, I'm like, call Buddy Mark. I call him Buddy, and my son Mark. His nickname is Buddy. So I was doing it today. I'm like, call Buddy. And the phone says, call Buddy. Boop, 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 boop. And it calls him. And I'm like, dude, that is so cool. Like, Mark's right there on the phone. And so I don't have to touch anything. I don't have to dial anything. And it automatically plays my Pandora and my podcasts and stuff like that. So I'm really excited. It's a super nice car. The only downside with the lease is that you really have to watch the miles. I'm only allowed 12,000 miles a year right now. That's the lease that I signed up for. I should have done 15,000, but it was just a lot more money a month. And I'm already like, you know, that's, if you guys remember, if we go back a little bit onto my channel, I bought that nice car with my YouTube money. So every month I was paying $150 toward the Hyundai Elantra, or the Hyundai Sonata, which had sunroof. Oops, I'm going too fast. How were we doing on rest? I need to, let's see. I need to rest in 3 hours. I think we're probably just going to stop here, because if we don't, my guy's going to be we could be going in. I know we're going off into the desert here. I don't want to get caught out like with nowhere to rest. So anyway, the Hyundai Sonata was 100 and hang on, press E. Oh, I missed it. Dang it. Alright, so we're going to turn the motor. Let's see, we're going to parking brake. Where's my motor off button? Motor off. Lights off. Beacon off. And we're going to go to sleep. We'll continue the story in a second. There we go. 2 o'clock in the morning. Sorry, folks. Start her up. And so we are... Oh, fail. Ah. Guy couldn't return empty. Wow, we're low on funds here. Whoa! Thought I was not paying attention to my beeper, huh? Now, one thing I haven't done, and let's do this. Hang on, I'm going to pause for 1 second. Actually, you can stay with me. Well, no, you can't. I'll be back. I'm going to take you into the interface here. You can see here, this is what the G13 looks like. I'm in the programming buttons interface right now. I've got my O key here. I forgot, and I left one key open because I'm like, well, I probably will need, and it shows you here, you have other, these are all empty, these two, so I can add more if I need it, but right now I have almost everything, every slot filled. But here I'm going to add the assign new key command. We're going to make this the K key, and what that will do is it turns my brights on and off. So now if I press G18, I get the brights on and off. That's how that works. Okay, we'll be back. And so here we are. So now if I press my G18 button, there's my brights. Let's go ahead and get going. So anyway, where was I? Sonata, $150 a month, because it was used. It had 50,000 miles when I bought it, 48,000 miles, something like that. And it was I had a $2,500 down payment with the trade-in of my Scion XB. How are we doing on fuel? Doing good. Plenty of fuel. And so, I don't think I ever assigned the hazards, but oh well, whatever. Where were we? So that was disappointing to have to, lose that car, because like I said, it had heated seats, leather seats, sunroof, super comfortable car. Little hard for me to get in and out of, though. Honestly, I feel like the new car, the Kia Forte that I just bought, actually has just as much like legroom, and actually is, in some ways the seats are more comfortable, which is surprising. But it's not leather, it's cloth, no sunroof, and a really small motor. But it gets really good mileage. I'm getting like 33 miles to the gallon around town, so I'm real happy with that. I've been running the computer. And overall, my average is like 32 miles. I think it's 32 miles per gallon after 250 miles. So that's pretty happy. That's happy world as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, Seth? Okay. So what we're doing right now is we're running along the outer border of Arizona. I'll throw a picture of the car in here too so you can see it. It's white. If you look real close, you won't see it in the picture, but it has a pearlescence to it. And it's a real good looking car. I was surprised. I've never really looked at Kia before, and so I was kind of surprised at how nicely it was put together. It's a real nice package. Clean lines, real comfy inside, very modern cockpit. Well laid out gauges. Like I said, the stereo functions really well with my phone. It's got a little privacy area for your you open it up, and inside there is where the battery charger and the USB port are, and then I can close that, and I set my phone on top of it, and it sits right there perfectly, and I can have my little maps on when I use my GPS, and it can be plugged in, and then it plays the radio. It's perfect. It fits me perfectly. It fits everything that I need perfectly. So I'm super happy right now. But like I said, the downside is with a lease, you only get 12,000 miles a year. That's about 250 miles a week if you do the math, about 1,000 miles a month. So I have to be real careful with my mileage. And when I reach my limits, I'll have to just switch over to the van when I get close. So, but this is my first lease, and it'll be interesting to see how it goes. But it'd be neat because every 2 or 3 years you get a new car. The downside is you never end up owning anything. So, I'm still losing speed here. Going up a hill. That's really cool. I like this road. This has been a very mountainous road so far. Good gravy. Oh, I think we're going to pass the Hoover Dam here as we go into Nevada. Yep, there it is. There's the Hoover Dam. That's the same dang dam. Another open season. And we're going to go right through Las Vegas. So I'm averaging 70 miles per hour. I'm not going to mess around with the... Woo! It's probably going to go down to 65 once we get towards town. I might back it down 5. There we go. It's getting kind of curvy here. I don't know if we go right into the city. Looks like we might be... Oh, the speed limit just went up to 80. What the heck? We're not going to be doing it, though. You'll never catch me, Kaba. You can tell from here we're going to run on a freeway here pretty quick. Premature signaling. All right, so we're in downtown Vegas. I just love this game. It's been a while since I played it. I'll tell you what, it is a lot of fun playing it with the steering wheel. It really does add a huge amount of fun to it. Now, I've had other people tell me the Thrustmaster makes good stuff. I'll keep that in mind for when this wheel wears out. I don't really see my needs right now. I think I've got everything that I need with the Momo racing wheel and the G13 combined. It seems to cover everything that I need. Like I said, it's not as cool as the farm sim setup, but it works. And I've been, you know, once again, I've had a lot of people come on and, you know, kind of knock on it. I had one person, and they pulled the comment down before I could respond. The guy's like, you were too rough on it. And I'm thinking, dude, seriously? Like, I'm 42 years old. I'm super careful with my stuff. It was always stored carefully in my closet when I wasn't using it. The only time it ever came out was when I was playing with it. And I only used it for 5 hours. Playing the farm sim, it's not like I said, it's not like I'm playing a racing game where I'm jamming on the gears. So I was like, I just responded, I'm like, no. Sorry. You're wrong. And I told him then after that, and this is where I'm going to go with this, I like Logitech. Everything that I pretty much own as far as controls go is Logitech. And this Logitech wheel that I've been using is that old Momo racing wheel. And I was thinking about it and going over with Mark kind of like when I got it, because he was a little kid, and I've had this controller almost as long as Mark has been alive. So I would say at the minimum this controller is 15 years old. Isn't that crazy? And it still works just fine. It works as well as it did the day that I bought it. And I also talked about in the other episode my Sidewinder, my Microsoft Sidewinder. I've also had the Microsoft Sidewinder for, let's see, I got that when I worked for Associated States. I mean, I've had that for at least 12 years, probably longer. I bought it in Indiana when I was working at Steeplechase, which is one of the properties I just photographed, but it was back when I lived in Fairview, and we've been in Medina for 10 years. So I bought that joystick at least. It was when the Flight Simulator 10 first came out. So it was at least 10 years ago. So anyway, I've had these controllers for a long time. I know how to take care of my controllers. It wasn't a matter of abuse. They're junk. Sorry. So here we are with my Logitech steering wheel and my Logitech G13. And 10 years from now, when I'm playing Farm Simulator 2015, I probably will still have this controller set up. Huh?
17?
Yeah. No, 2025. That's what I meant to say. Well, it'll be then. It'll be 2025 in 10 years. That'll be the version we'll be on. All right, so hang on real quick here. I saw something happen that I need to fix. Hang on, Seth. You're throwing me off here. We need to go to the company manager. We need to take a look at our drivers. Somebody named Tim. Let's see. Nope, Tim's got to wait. Yes, another Santa. He's not tweaked out Santa, though. He's like regular, normal Santa. Yep. So we are going to leave him on a high speed because he's got a ways to go. We have 17 hours left on the job. How much time do we have left to get there? We got 11 hours to get there, so they're... Oh, man. We're going to be cutting it close, man. We're going to have to keep it up at 70 miles an hour where we can. Because we really don't have time to sleep if it's an 11-hour trip. We don't have time. We're going to have to rush it. Pedal to the metal. So anyway, I'm really happy with my car. And scared to drive it because I don't... I'm going to just use it for work. When I do like driving around for fun things, I'm going to use the van. Going to the store, all that kind of stuff. But when I go for work, I'm going to use it for work, and we'll see how it goes. Well, because I only have a limited number of miles, Evelyn. I have to pay 20 cents a mile if I go over. It gets real expensive real fast. No. It's pretty much at the end of the lease. You have to see where you're at the end of the lease. You're allowed up to 36,000 miles in 3 years. That's 12,000 miles a year. Basically 1,000 miles a month. Yeah, no, it's not. Not for work. I probably average about 500 miles every 2 weeks. So it's right on the money. We'll see how it goes. Think about it. Every time I go to Cleveland, it's 80 miles. If I have to do it 3 times in a week. What? I know. Well, the next car. Hopefully I'll be in a better financial position when I go to buy the next one. This one was like, I kind of was forced to buy it because of what's going on with Mom. So I had to really move quickly and get it. Whoa! I stopped. Whoops. Definitely not expecting to do that. Oh my goodness. Keep it moving there, Peterbilt. Well, the one thing I don't like about this mod, I noticed with some of the other mods, you could actually add them in as traffic. This one does not go into traffic. So I am the only Volvo on the road. And like I've said in real life, they're all Volvos. I know. The more I'm looking, the less that's true. But I still do see, especially in Ohio, it's really weird. A very high number of Volvo to Peterbilt ratio. Volvo to Kenworth ratio. I do like the new Mack truck. Their new front looks really cool. The new grille. Been pretty impressed. No, I'm not shifting efficiently. Are you singing, Seth? All right, Seth, take it easy, boy. Only I am allowed to talk to myself. Come on, you know the rules. Whoa, adjusting my seat here. Driving all over the road. 40. Just when I got up to speed. Oh, 430. Pennies. That's supposed to be like Wendy's. That's funny. Pennies. Well, look, here's a Martin's Pub. Oh, that looked kind of like Hardee's. I know there's been a lot of updates recently with both ETS and ATS, so I'm wondering if some of this stuff is what we're seeing. All right, getting that pedal down. So those are all the exciting things that are going on in my life right now, good for good or bad. We've been really, really busy. Like I said, unfortunately, it's making my video production go down a little bit because I just haven't been too busy with work. And so what that means is I just concentrate on one series at a time instead of doing a whole bunch. I did start Turmoil. I still need to finish Half-Life and Skyrim. Skyrim never ends, but definitely, yeah, definitely Half-Life has a start and end. This guy's not going up to speed, man. This sucks. I'm stuck behind him. Yeah, this guy's like, nah, I got to turn up here. Hopefully he'll be going straight, but I don't want to pass him. Ah, dang it. Oh, please don't break. Oh, man. He brake checked me. Well, hopefully I'll be able to get back on the road. That guy brake checked me. I didn't want to go into the other opposing traffic lane. I guess I could have, but... Oh, come on, baby. Don't get stuck. This is not good. Brake check is slamming on your brakes. I don't think he did it on purpose. He was slowing down for the speed limit, and it caught me out. I didn't see the speed limit sign up ahead. Come on, baby. Shoot. Well, no, that happens in real life sometimes too. Yeah, well, I was taking a risk. I was trying to get ready to pass him, and come on, dig in. Shoot, I just can't get off the... I'm going to have to back this dang thing all the way onto the road. Oh well, whatever works, right? At least we can get back on the road here. I'm sorry, officer. I don't know what happened to that road sign. Let's see if we can do a little shove here without damaging the truck. Okay, that wasn't quite what I wanted. I was trying to straighten it back up. It went way the other way. Okay, here we go. All right, well, that was an interesting detour. Yep. All right, so let's see. I have to count the cost here. Nope, no damage. We're good. That'll teach you to slow it down. Hand. We got 12 hours to get it there. I don't know. I think we're going to be late. How long do we have to go? What are we looking at here? I'm 2 hours behind. I'm going to have to drive into the red 2 hours sleeping-wise. But I can't nap, you know, so we're just going to have to do it. Hopefully we'll have enough spaces here where we can speed enough to catch up, but I just got to really watch it, man. I don't want that happening again. Thank goodness we didn't damage anything. That could have been a lot worse than it was. That was a bad stop, man. I lost my truck just outside of Poochie. Poochie. Mark bought me Gran Torino. What a crazy movie. It's pretty funny. Clint Eastwood scowls his way to another Oscar. All right, so back on the road, man. And I just cannot get my speed up. There we go. On this side of the hill, we'll be able to goose it. All right, you guys need to go to bed. It's like 11 o'clock, guys. It's night time. It's night time. It's time for nights. I'm getting bad gas mileage. Oh yeah. We're sucking that gas down. I did not swear. I said we're sucking the gas down. That's not swearing. Beepity beep, blankety blank, blankety blankety blank, blanky 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 blank blank. No. Tell me shut my mouth. And then laugh evilly. Mwahaha. Shut your mouth. Mwahaha. It's beginning to look a lot like Nevada. Actually, we've been in Nevada for quite some time. Ha 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 ha. All right. All right.
All right, cops. All right, sweet.
Green light. We're in Ellie, Nevada. Eli. Somebody told me how it was pronounced properly, and I don't remember. I think it's Ellie. Like Ellie from Jurassic Park. Get your Lincoln out of my way. That looks like a Lincoln. Three hours to the next rest stop. And we are no closer to Eli than... Dang it all. Oh no! Oh man. Wait, there's more. This is just what we needed. You know, it's just what we needed. We needed a train to... Oh, so Sunday, like I
am still Emperor. I'm not dead yet.
The Dark Crystal. A blast from the past. On Sunday morning, I tell Ryan to have the children ready at 10:15. I play music in the first service. I rush home, pick the kids up, take them back to church. And so that takes about a half an hour. I rush home, pick them up. I get there this week. Half of them aren't dressed. Half of them aren't ready. Ryan's still in the shower. And I'm like, Ryan, we have to go. He delayed until 10:40 At this point, I will now arrive at church with 5 minutes before the next service starts, and I have to have my guitar on and all my stuff together before the service starts. I'm pretty angry with Ryan. He gets downstairs, gets in the van at 10:38. We have to be back at church and hooked up at 11. 15-minute drive. We get to the intersection where the train track, where the road crosses the train track. As we pull up, a Wheeling and Lake Erie limestone train comes through. Now, Wheeling and Lake Erie. Oh, lordy. Oh, yeah, look at that. Wheeling and Lake Erie only has one long train that goes through Medina. 99.9% of the trains that go through Medina have 10 cars or less. Sometimes they're just engines like we saw there, but in general they have like 1 car to 5 cars. The limestone train, however, takes 4.5 minutes to cross the intersection because it's like 75 cars long. So we pull up just as this thing goes by. I am now in full panic mode because I have to be to church in less than 15 minutes. We did make it on time. We made it on time. I said some... No, I didn't swear. No, I didn't, but I was angry with Ryan. I did say, Ryan, I said, when you know that we're in a time crunch, you do not have time to take a half an hour freaking shower. I'm like, dude. I'm like, you can do that some other time. It was really stupid. So we got there, though. Dang, I'm still 3 hours away. Oh, but there's Elko. How can that be 3 hours? Elko? I guess. I mean, it looks like it's on the other side of Elko, so what are you going to do? I'm going to have to drive into the red zone. I'm going to go right into the tired zone. Hopefully there'll be somewhere to sleep right by there so I'm not driving around falling asleep in my rig. We have buried the needle. I feel like I'm in the Mad Max movie, Fury Road. I know I'm getting tired. Bad trucker. Driving with my blinkers on. Driving like way over the speed limit. Crashing into the trucks in front of me. Whew, I almost didn't make that stop. Ah! I'm bogged down. Lugging the engine. Keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. Don't stop, don't stop. Yeah. Oh no, I hit the pedal. I don't have time to stop. Get out of my freaking way. I gotta get there in time. My boss is gonna kill me. He's a maniac. Oh no! No! Don't go to sleep! Stay with me, Charlie. Charlie Trucker. Charlie Stupid. Please don't make me go. No, please don't. Nope, I'm going. Nope. Wonder how much the fine is. I guess I'm gonna find out. Oh, no, you'll never catch me. $700. Oh, hope it was worth it. Arthur goes crazy. Arthur goes insane. Oh my gosh, how far is this place? Jeepers freaking criminy, it's on the other side of Elko! Great, there's a cop up there. I can't go any faster. Freedom! Why did I do that? I don't know. I didn't have to do that. I just thought I'd try it. There's a bed right there. Well, I totally like cut across the median and like went onto the shoulder and cut between just a semi truck and a pickup. It was a little dangerous. There's a lot of wood getting off of this exit. Look at all the wood planks there. Oh, don't slide, no! Oh. Lugbers. Booglers. I know I'm getting tired. I know. I'm trying. I swear, there's nowhere to rest. There wasn't a bed right there. I swear. Alright. So we've had our Volvo. Beat the crap out of the Volvo. I'm cutting you off. Ooh, you almost hit my trailer. Snoopy, could you give me some ice water, please? Give you some ice water. I need ice water.
Over.
Just give me water.
Over.
What? I'm driving like a maniac, 'cause I'm really late. I'm gonna fall asleep at the wheel. Bad driver. Bad. That's okay. That was the theme. In general, I play a good boy, but today we were a bad boy. He's a bad boy. Bad boy. I don't know why it turned out with me not being able to have enough time to get there. That was kind of weird, but maybe they've scaled the map up already. I know I'm getting tired. Oh, lordy. It's like last warning. Oh, can this be any further away? Oh my gosh. I'm never going to make the bed. I'm going to die on the way back. I'm never going to make it. Ooh, this is pretty. Ooh, force feedback. That's one thing the Storytime wheel didn't have. This way. I've arrived, but I'm not at the sleeping spot yet. If I can get, I need to at least get this trailer attached. I'm gonna fall asleep while I'm driving. I'm scared. Come on, get on there. Get on there. Come on, that's the best turn I could make. Give me a little slack. Thank you. Cut me a little slack, Jack. You ain't got no brains anyway. Yeah, I'm severely impaired here. Sorry. I'll try to get this thing parked. He's a maniac in the Volvo. What's that noise I hear? Violet. Okay, can you bring him up, please? Mater. I know everybody wants to sleep in here. I know. Every night, everybody wants to sleep in my bed. Every night, everybody. Yes, everyone can sleep in my bed, but there must be diapers worn. I do not want a peed bed. Thank you. No bed. No, it's time for bed. You guys need to get in bed. You can hang out and watch me play Truck Sim. So anyway, I'm very happy with the G13. This has turned out to be an excellent purchase. And we're going to detach the trailer. Yes. Excellent. Well, I made my money, broke some rules, gone up a level. Nope. Made $26,000. Let's take a look at our company. Is it time to buy a new truck? Garage manager? Probably not. Nope. Nope and nope. Nope and noper. So we're not ready to do anything. But we need to get back to bed. So we'll get to a bed and then we'll call it a night. Whoa, almost didn't do that. What? What, Smelly? Why? No, I'm going to play Farm Sim a little bit. Yes. I think you need to consult your mom about cutting your hair. If I let you do that, it's going to be an all-out war. I'll never hear the end of it for the rest of my life. Ah! Guys, I'm going to fall asleep. You need to stop driving and let me on the road. Yeah. Yar. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Well, I cut that guy off. Oops. I'll get out of your way, sir. I'll be the fastest truck you ever done seen. But if I fall asleep at this speed, I'm screwed. Man. Yeah. I woke up facing the other direction. I need to get sleeping. I can't stop. Sorry. Oh. All right, I promise I will not do any more crazy driving in the next episode. I forgot to turn my flashers off. I guess it probably was appropriate. No, here he goes. Oh. Let's see here. Now, I did do a camera change thing. Let me see. I don't remember which key it was. It did. Nope, nope, nope. 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 There we go. Violet thinks it's funny. Where's the rest area trigger? It says the rest right here.
We're going in the basement tomorrow. Like tomorrow.
Ah, right here. That's an odd spot. Okay, so parking brake. Shh. Lights off. Enough, Violet. Enough. Engine off. Nope, that's not it. And so we end this super exciting episode of American Truck Freaking Simulator. Aw, yeah! Alright, guys, have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. I will see you on the road.